was told to do this. The topic is to teaching our children what? Financial freedom, right? It says that teaching children financial freedom. I went to the Bible, which is what I do best, and asked myself, how does God want us to teach our children financial freedom? So if anyone came here thinking that I am coming to bring some financial tools or something from Bank of Ghana, I will disappoint that person. I'm going to disappoint the person because everything I'm going to talk about is from the Bible. And we want to pull it out so that we can discuss together. But before I started, I said, so what should be, we're talking about children. And so I said, let me go into the Bible and ask ourselves as parents, what does God expect from us in relation with our children? And I want to read, so I'll be reading a lot of Bible verses today. It will be like we are in church. So I want to read Proverbs 22:6. And I think this verse, we all know it so well. But I think we most of the time quote it from, we ignore the previous verse. We all know that verse. Who can recite it offhand? Train up a child in the way he or she should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. I think this is very fundamental. Very, very fundamental. Train up the child the way he or she should go, and when he or she is old, they will not depart from it. So if you want to teach our kids financial freedom, or if you want our children to grow to be financially free, the time. Because when they grow, they are not going to depart from what we've taught them. And what is the best way to teach children? Who can help me? Bye. So I was thinking about today and asking myself, if I have to train my child the best way to become financially free, and we are bringing only parents to the room, then I think whoever organized the program understood this verse, that the best way to teach the children is to actually make the parents themselves financially free. Because if you don't have financial freedom, and kids learn best through examples, what you do at home, then there's no way you can tell the child to save when you are not saving. The child will learn best, and I think you are David, right? You said that you learn from your mom. You learn best from what you see your parents doing. And that is the reason why today I decided to focus on the adults and for us to draw lessons for our children. Because we cannot practice something different from what we teach our children. But you see, most of the time when we read the Proverbs 22 verse 6, we end there. But if someone can continue to 27, that's the thrust of my discussion today. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is the slave of the lender. That's all I want us to talk about today, if we want to talk about financial freedom. The Bible is telling you that the rich rules over who? The poor. And the borrower is a slave to who? How many of us are borrowers here? I'm one. You are a slave to the lender. Is that what God expects from you as a child of God? That's what financial freedom is about. If you want to be free from slavery, God says that don't be a borrower. Because as long as you are a borrower, you are a slave to the lender. You are a slave to the bank you are borrowing from. You are a slave to the friend you are borrowing from. You are a slave to the parents you are borrowing from. Whoever you borrow from, you are a slave. And you know what it means to be a slave. This is what is the crux of the discussion. The borrower is a slave to the lender.